Good morning. New boot goofing. The Sullivans. I'm loving the Sullivans. Shout out to Brunt, man. You guys are doing your thing. Call number one. Got a no heat for an upstairs apartment. You know it's old when you see the brick floor. All right, so now we gotta figure out which furnace is which. Got one. All right. I don't think it's this one. It's gotta be this back one. It's gotta be this one. Filters look like. All right. Got an old Lennox here. She's old. She's got the old gas valve on it. Oh, man. Oh, brother. So it should light itself. Okay. Let's bypass the thermostat real quick. That's thermostat, nothing. We want to make sure there's voltage going to the unit. There is 120 volts. Coming out of the transformer, we have nothing. We have nothing here. So that transformer's bad. Why? We're gonna have to dive in. Could be something in here. Could be. We got our new transformer wired in there. Remember on these, most of the time on these multi-transformers here, black is common. Okay, and white's gonna be your 120 volt. So let's see what we got. Nothing. Let's make sure we're getting trimmed. So I did miss my low voltage hot here. Let's see if he starts it now. Nothing. Oh, there we go, boys. Let's see if it's safe. Now I'm checking out here. I'm looking around. We got clearance issues here. That thing is about to give way. Not sure if this venting is venting, because I come over to the water heater. You see discoloration here. Kind of tells me there's been some backdraft. So we're gonna crack open this chimney real quick and see what it looks like. Jesus. So 4-inch liner in here? This is 5. That's 5-inch. Looks like it drops down to 4. A 5 to 4. Oh. And they put a fucking reducer on there. Drops down to 4-inch inside there. There's a bunch of shit in there. scooper. Oh, this is where the argument is. Well, it's ran that way for years. We're drafting. We're definitely drafting. Not a bit. I don't see any daylight through this. Now, just to get these people some heat and I feel better with it, I did wedge something in there. It's not the clearance we need, but. All right, we got an oldie but a goodie. She's still good. Don't let the looks fool you, boys. Customer is stating they are smelling fumes when it lights or don't light. I guess this igniter's bad. So let's just verify. Alrighty. So we got a bad igniter. Let's get it out of there. Gotta be one that always is difficult. Yeah, she fizzled out on us, boys. Looking pretty rough. The one train igniter I had is broke right out of the box. You know. Oh, classic. Classic. All right. So we had to go get the part, make a little trip. What can you do? All right, right out of the box. That's what a good igniter looks like. 68. Let's slide it in oh so gracefully and get it. All right, we're burning hot, boys. She's lit. Nice little fire. Nice little fire in there. All right, man. All reliables. She's pumping away. Heat exchanger is good, by the way. All right, so we got a Goodman furnace here. What maintenance has already done is they have changed the inducer motor. Flames will come on for a short second and shut right off. So I'm suspecting a dirty flame sensor, which is back there. And as you can see how Goodman has installed their unit, that flame sensor is nearly impossible to get without really mangling this up. Let me show you a quicker way. What we're gonna do is get it from underneath and just kind of cup action. Get it right in there. You see my fingers? Yeah. So we're just gonna clean this up. What we'll do is bend this so we can clean that. And it's just a simple little movement. As you can see, we are cleaning flame sensor. Alright, so we got a clean flame sensor here. Igniter is about to come on. It is on. Let's see if that flame sensor was here. So flames would have went out already. Let's see if we can't get the blower motor to come on. This is an apartment building. For a customer, definitely take that gas valve out, correctly clean this. But here we are. That's call one done. Flame sensor. System is saying low battery. She says it vibrates her bed when the system comes on. Alright, this is your apartment unit here. We're trying to look for something that is vibrating the bed. Blower motor sounds good, amp draws are good. This is how this unit works. Alright, here you got your cooling coil and your heating coil. Right now your heating coil is nice and hot. This is your circulator pump that runs hot water from your domestic hot water heater. If you guys didn't know, you can take this screw head off and just verify that pump is running. Okay, pump is running, it's not airlocked. I don't feel any vibration from there. There's your refrigerant lines and your water lines and the blower motor. Damn, I just cut the shit out of my finger. Careful there, boys. Kind of looks a little tilted in there. How that bracket is, I guess. So what I did find is a plugged up filter. I don't know how plugged up it is, but that's about all we can do. Alright, so do that power here. What we got here is two big old air handlers. I remember doing all this piping for this unit. How it goes is we got one of these installed and the coils had a leak in it. It was a bad day.
Yeah, but now you understand why that. Well, I knew that.
Yeah, it's looks like the igniter's not getting, well, the igniter's about to break. We're catching it right before it breaks. So this igniter don't get hot all the way. So then your gas is just kind of lingering in there for, and then poof. Yeah, you see that? That's a hot spot on the igniter. That whole igniter should be lit up right now. So you can see it. Yeah.
I kind of thought it was the ignition, but I'm not a...
That's crazy. Usually they break and they're done. So it still has a little bit of continuity through it. But yeah, you can see it where it's right there. See?
Yeah, I see it.
You can see the crack right there. So with this being cracked, it wouldn't light all the way. This wouldn't glow completely red. So you would get some gas build up in there and then it'd go something like that. That's how it should be.